What are you staring at?
What's up, everybody?
Oops.
Yeah. Really? Really?
Okay, well, the chicken was like watching it live on our thing. So I was like, what are you staring at? Because it was cute.
Which one you got?
I got chicken nugget. Chicken nugget's my favorite.
Chicken nuggets?
Chicken nugget.
Chicken nuggets.
Look how fat and round he is.
He's
Looks
good,
like a chicken nugget. Yeah, he's got this weird head twitch. See? I think it's because I was petting him. He was fine until I started like going like this.
Tickling him.
Probably what it is. No, don't fly.
Have they flown out of your arms yet?
They try.
Did you show them how to fly? You go,
No.
Huh?
No. They have really big wings. And like they're getting huge.
yeah, last week they were in the palm of your hand.
Now that you have to like actually like,
hold on to
them. Hi. But yeah, this is chicken nugget.
All right. Well, hello, chicken nugget.
Which means Angel cannot come in the room. Well, Angel doesn't really mess with them. He can give two craps about it.
Who, Garfield?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So why don't we say hello
Hello.
to people in the chat.
Hello, people.
If you haven't said hello, make sure you say hello in the chat. We'd love to hear from you and give you a shout out.
First in the box, Sean with Downunder Cruisers. And then TJ with T&K Travels.
Good day.
Really long neck. Look, he's peeking up over the little black strip. And now he's back down. Okay.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. I am here. Congratulations. Hello, everyone. Good day, TJ. I can just see Dangerfield coming over and, well, eating him. Angel doesn't want to have to chase anything.
Garfield doesn't like fast food, so
He likes to watch it. Then he gets tired from watching it.
And then he has to take a nap.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a special guest this week.
We do.
Once again. And
he's falling asleep.
You can't have him fall asleep.
He's so cute.
All right. Why don't... Oh, okay. I guess we don't have a special guest.
Our special guest went away.
He was in the green room. Where'd he go? All right. Well, we'll just fill in time till he comes back.
Look at him sleeping.
There we go. Papamozo.
You will forever remember this day as the word special became very special as your special guest.
There you go. How are you, Papamozo?
Fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you. How are you, sir?
It's been a very interesting week. Very interesting week.
Interesting good or interesting bad?
Interesting good. Maybe I'll have something next week to announce.
Excellent.
Have you seen our chickens?
I'm looking at the one you're holding now. They do. I will tell you from personal experience, they grow very quickly.
Yeah, they were like really small last week, and now they're a lot bigger. And they, I think Alexis said they grow like completely full grown, like 4 months, something like that.
I recommend letting them grow a little bit and then inviting them over for dinner. I mean, I just said invite them.
No, don't listen to Papamozo.
Yeah, they would be the centerpiece on the table.
No.
Did you ever see the movie Silence of the Lambs? I'm having a friend for dinner. There you go.
See?
No, I have not. No, I don't want to.
No,
it's pretty gross.
It's a pretty gross movie.
Maybe we'll get some eggs out of it.
There you go. There you go. And you know what? If you get your eggs from a chicken, they are so much better and richer. Not that the ones in the store are nutritionally any different, I guess, but the ones that we used to collect out of the chicken coop, they were beyond good.
I know. Fully fresh.
Definitely tell a difference.
Mm-hmm. At least I've had fresh eggs. I don't know if you have.
Yeah. Mary's given us some.
Mm-hmm. I like fresh eggs.
I like getting the ones that are double yolk.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, they're huge. Got gigantic egg, enough for an egg sandwich.
Oh yeah. So
what did you do this week?
Well, I am trying to put some, or at least get some ideas together for, I'm going to try to surprise Mommy with maybe a trip on our for not necessarily a vacation, but just to celebrate our anniversary. We were married, well, we got together in 85, got married in 87. So this is going to be, 34 official.
Awesome.
And
how'd you guys meet?
We met at college in Memphis, Tennessee. I ended up teaching there later. But I've decided either New York or San Francisco or possibly somewhere in Florida. I don't know. This is definitely the season if we're going to Florida. I do not like traveling to Florida. San Francisco's not bad, and New York usually not too bad in the summer. But I don't like. I used to live in Florida in 1990, and I don't miss it because of the heat. It takes away my oxygen. I have COPD, and again, that was 30 years ago. So I don't know. Our anniversary is May 30th, which it falls this year on a Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. So I don't know. I'm just looking around at flights and hotels. Got a real good deal at one in Times Square. We've got a hotel at Times Square, king bed, 4.5-star rating for $167, and you're never going to beat that. Never.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
well, New York was shut down for so long. I mean, they're just now starting to open up. So I bet they're trying to get some of that, tourist, money coming back in.
I would say you're right. Everything is frozen on my screen, but I can hear you just fine. I hope I'm not frozen on your end.
You're not. No, you're not frozen.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It was in the mid-60s here today, if you can believe that.
Wow.
That is very, very unusual for this time of year for this location.
Well, we were in the mid-80s, so.
Yeah. Well, that's not out of the reach. That's still high for your area.
Yeah, I think the average high for this time of year is about 80 degrees.
Yeah. And the part you live on the west coast of Florida, which to me is the only coast.
Right.
I don't like the Atlantic side at all. It's been years since I've been to the Atlantic side. Well, no, I was there about 12 years ago, and liked it just as little as I ever did. The Atlantic, they do have St. Augustine up there. I like the little bit of history that's there. I used to have an aunt and uncle that lived not too far from you. They lived in Punta Gorda. It's probably 10 or 15 miles from you, 20?
Yeah. It's about 20 miles.
Yeah. And then my parents had a place in Port Charlotte.
Yeah.
That's
a little bit 10 miles.
Yeah.
So 30 miles.
Fort Myers was always, when I was growing up, Fort Myers was a very nice beach community. It wasn't quite as crowded as it is now, but it was getting crowded.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people found that they could get a lot of homes in a little bit of space.
Mm-hmm.
They've got all those lots around there that stack up. It looks like kind of like a matchbox. They just kind of go right around the curves and come back the other way,
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to real quick say hi to Cindy and Doug from the Spiker's Crazy Adventures.
Cindy and Doug, hello. I'm sorry, I cannot. Let me see if there's a way for me to see this. I'm trying so hard. I saw you and then you left. Oh, that's you. Okay.
That was me.
Yeah, that's how I do. Everybody except my wife. They see me and then I leave. I don't know. I'm still frozen and so are you. Well, personal. I love you all. Hi, Cindy and Doug. Everybody, you'll just have to tell me who's here. Yeah. Maybe if I turn it sideways.
There you go.
Is that any better?
Oh, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
I still don't see everything's still frozen and the left side of my screen is frozen. So I don't know. Maybe I'm a solid hardcore Democrat. I don't know. I'm just playing with y'all. Cindy Spiker is this group. It's a group cruise 2022. Yeah.
And, I want to also say hi to Sherry from Sherry's Awesome Sunset Travels, and congratulations on 7,000 friends.
7,000 friends! Wow, Sherry, that's wonderful. I love Sherry because Sherry does a lot of work around the Branson, Missouri area, and I have a niece, and her husband, and all my great nieces and nephews that live right near the city center. I think city center is Houston or Washington. I think that's called town. Well, I forget what it's called.
Can you hold your phone on the other end because your hand is kind of blocking part of your camera?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
I told you, honey, you're gonna have. I need to be bottle fed at this point. Very, very good to see. And I'm so glad. I don't think it could happen to a nicer lady. Sherry is always so complimentary of people.
She's pretty awesome.
I don't even know that she has a vengeful attitude anywhere in her body. Thank God for people like that, right?
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know where Sherry lives, but she's in the Branson area from time to time, so maybe she lives in that area. But I have enjoyed her videos, and she goes to that Silver Dollar City, I think it's
Yeah,
called.
Silver City.
Yeah.
Silver Dollar City. That Danny Griswold and his family go to as well. And I think it was either Danny or Ralphie, one that said that is a sister park owned by the same corporation as the folks who own Dollywood.
Hmm.
And I did not know that.
I did not know that
So
either.
Sean from the Downunder Cruisers says, as long as Papa only needs to be bottle fed and not breastfed.
Oh dear. Oh, I hope Mommy's not watching. It'd be about 2 seconds and she'd be storming in here. Get off that phone right now. No, she'd be like, there's not going to be no 34th anniversary. No, I'm very grateful for a good woman. She got a good man, and I got a good woman.
Jeffrey, real quick. He came in the box. He's hey, don't nibble.
Which Jeffrey?
Jeffrey Rendez.
Oh, Jeffrey Resendez.
Yes, Resendez.
Yes. Oh, very good to have you,
Jeffrey. Whoa. We're not flying. We're not flying.
What?
The chicken was trying to fly away.
Oh, you know what? We're all still frozen on my screen, so I hear that cute little chirp. Let me see if unplugging my phone helps anything. I don't think that helps.
If you want to pop out and come back in, that's fine.
Oh dear.
If you want.
Everybody heard you say that's fine, so let me try that. So I just hit the leave the chat, right?
Just do the leave and then go back to the link that was sent to you.
Okay. It won't let me leave the group.
You're stuck here.
I'm in the 7th circle of hell and can't get out. Oh my goodness. What is going on with this? My phone. I'm going to have to perform an exorcism on my phone.
Here, well, I can boot you out and then you just come back.
You wouldn't be the first, buddy. Go for it.
All right, there we go. While he's coming back, let's check out. Hold on, let me do this first. Oops.
What do you see?
Let's check out what's going on in October of 2022. Can you control that chicken?
Sherry says he or she is cute. She, yeah. Oh, what do you see over there? No, we're not flying. We're not flying. Yeah.
Says he wants to be dinner.
Are you sure?
Dinner.
Yeah.
So, as we wait for Papamozo to come back, he might have to restart his phone. Papa, if you're listening, restart your phone.
Wait, you want to see what's over there?
Hi.
She sees herself. She's staring at it.
All right, so why don't we go through the chat and see what people are talking about. Anything good?
What do you have, Heather? Oh, this is our chicken. Well, one of our chickens. We have 4.
One of 3.
One of 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, 1 of 4.
Or 3.
Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today. What's going on, guys?
What's up? Yeah, so this chicken, this chicken's name is Chicken Nugget. Yes, we have another one, similar. Oh, you see your reflection?
Very loud.
We have another one named Siren, who she's actually talking to right now. Are you telling them? We have another one named Double Stuffed, and we have one named Zebra. Seriously. Really?
So we got 4 of them. So we got 4 nights of dinner.
No. I know. Tell them. It's
We're
not
very
okay.
loud. All right, Papa, can you see us and hear us?
I can see you and I can hear you. I can't see the chat, but that's okay. Well, I can see the chat, but I can't see you guys.
Yeah.
That's okay. As long as you can see and hear me, that's fine. As long as I can see and hear the chat, that's fine too, right?
Yep.
Okay, I see Jeffrey Resendez, the Down Unders, Sherry. Very good. Everybody saying hi to Ronnie and Miss Alma. Ronnie and Miss Alma, you know I love you. Maybe plug on my show, of course. It's the link title, those people. TNK, very good to see them. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. I'm just like, hate like this. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Well, I've missed you guys.
You do. Hey, tell me. I already know.
Okay. That's a chirpy boy. That is a chirpy boy. I would name that one Brian right off the bat. Because get you some goat cheese and have chicken
Brianna.
broth.
Oh, Brianna.
You can do Brianna.
The other one's louder, so we named it Siren.
I don't know. That one's pretty loud.
I'm just thinking they're made for dinner.
So, those some sexy fingers.
Sorry about that, Sean.
So, Papa, do you have any cruises planned in the future?
We have only one. I tell you, alas, something terrible happened to us. I was robbed and got my wallet taken with all my credit cards, and I thought that everything was covered. If I could go back and say, well, you know, since this is the date that I was ripped off. I was ripped off on such and such date. It was a Friday, and da-da-da-da-da. And they said, okay, well, nothing else will be your responsibility. Well, that evening, somewhere around the world, it was in, I'm wanting to say, it had to be somewhere over either Philippines, China, I don't know where, but it was somewhere in Asia because of the big time difference and because of the Well, I'm saying all that just to say I was ripped off. Credit cards got ripped off, including the credit card that I had paid for the Norwegian cruise. We were going to board the Norwegian breakdown or whatever it's called out of New York City to go to the Bermuda.
Let it break down.
Coming up in October. It was all paid for. Everything was. We had already paid for our hotel in New York City. In fact, it's that other one I told you we already had paid for. So everything was set. All we were waiting on was Southwest to open up and start scheduling the flight, 4 or 5 months out like they usually do. No, they never schedule farther than 4 months. Mm-hmm. So we were going to have to wait since it was the end of October. We were going to have to wait till midsummer, like, May or June. No big deal. We're planning on doing that. Went to go check on some things. Called Sharon, asked Sharon, and she said, well, Norwegian's saying you're not even on there. And I said, what? So I said, well, call them, tell them, yes, I am, and get it fixed. And she tried with no small effort. And Norwegian was not buckling. And they said, that is a credit card problem. And I said, okay. So I called my credit card, and they said that was Norwegian's problem. So suddenly, I'm a very large volleyball getting tossed about.
I hate that.
I do too. It's customer disservice is what it is. And I didn't know, I felt like it was a credit card issue, really. In my heart of hearts, I really felt like, but I've never had dealings with cruise lines. All the 2 cruises that I've taken in my life have been totally organized, and the itinerary down to tips and everything was all done for me. I had travel people that took care of those details. I never had to do any of it. Well, my inexperience came back to bite me. And it was, indeed, it ended up being, it wasn't my fault, but it was definitely my problem. And so that one got canceled, and I'm still mad about it, and I'm praying that God gives me grace so that I won't hate the Norwegian breakdown, and that I'll keep on loving them and wish them good thoughts and positive vibes and all that. Now, 3 months later, I've got my very first Carnival cruise on the Carnival Magic, and that is January 29th, I believe it is. On the Carnival Magic from Whoa, everybody okay?
Yeah, no, he had to get up to put the chicken away.
Oh, okay. I'm on the Magic, Mommy and I, that's all paid for. Sharon double checked. Out of Port Canaveral, Florida, and going to Aruba. Aruba is one of our bucket list destination, excuse me. Always wanted to go there. Have never been. I've been to Barbados, but I haven't been to Aruba, and I haven't been to Tahiti. I don't know if I'll ever get to Tahiti. I think it's getting to be a bit late for that. But I do look forward and hope to be able to go in about 10 months to the beautiful island of Aruba and Curacao, then coming back through Grand Turk. That involves 3 sea days, which I'm perfectly fine with that. To be honest with you, I can haul out in the sun and bake to an even toastier golden brown, and just right with the world.
You're gonna lay out on the Lido with your Speedo?
I will lay out on the Lido with my Speedo because everyone on that ship will never see me again. And the only person it will embarrass is my wife, who will be a deck above me, in the sun, reading a book, getting frozen cocktails served
with her. I'll sit with
There
her.
you go.
I'll read the book and drink a drink.
There you go. And if you have any image problems or self-body image issues, come hang out with me. I'm going to make you feel better about yourself. So that is my plan. I make no apologies. I pay the same for my cruise as everybody else does.
There you go.
Sean has a good point. He goes, Papa, there's always the Carnival Horizon cruise in 2022 in October. Just saying that, I mean, you could be on our group cruise with us. That'd be awesome.
It is not for lack of familiarity with the people going on the cruise, because I have a feeling I would have a great time. I know, of course, Heather and Dwight. I know Sean and Ilana. In fact, all of you, all four of you, and Cindy and Doug, the six of you, I have had numerous conversations over these last 6 months to a year on Marco Polo. Same goes, I see Ronnie and Alma are in here. Ronnie and Alma, are you going on you need to come on to our cruise and wear a Speedo with me. I will be handing out sunglasses, just saying. I'm...
Hold on. Nobody told me that Sean was wearing a Speedo.
He's from Australia. Come on, buddy.
I thought that was like the UK or something.
No. The UK's, they're getting a little bit starchy like the Americans. The Italians and the French, they're definitely still with it. But they're little tiny people. They're like boys. But I'm going to get a Speedo and have it printed on the butt, chicken nugget exit only. And Sean, you got to tell us, Sean, what does the discerning traveler want on the butt of his Speedo? I thought the whole chicken nugget exit only, I thought that was a good moniker to put on there. We call them budgie smugglers. Yes. I was told by a friend who lives in Australia, who was over here one time and called them budgie smugglers. And the people on the beach said, "What's a budgie smuggler?" He said, "A budgie used to be a little puppy. So I guess it looks like a little puppy in your shorts or whatever." I guess I don't know. I guess there's all kinds of jokes about the size of your puppy, but I don't know. I like that, Papa. Awesome. Calls budgie smuggler. No, I think I've been dead already twice. I really have. There's no lie to that, and there's no exaggeration. I don't put too much seriousness into life, other than hug everybody you can, love everybody unconditionally, even if they're an ass, especially if they're an ass. Because sorry.
That's why I put up with Sean, you know.
Whoa! Now you're not gonna drag me into your little feud with the Aussies. I cannot take sides against the Aussies and the Floridians. No way. No, I know you guys.
I love them.
You guys have a great time, and that's so fun to see. That is fun to see. But I really do feel so much like I know you, and I will just say, all the present company accepted, I've spent a great deal of time in prayer for everyone on this list. It's not a small thing, and it's not anything I need praise for. I did it before you even knew I knew your name. I just saw you in a chat sometime and wrote down your name on an actual, pencil and paper, and started writing.
People still use those
with pencil and paper.
That's right. But I started calling names, and I said, "God, you're bigger than I am. You know who this person is." And slowly, I started learning who everyone was. And then
what's funny? When we were first starting out and we were starting to get into the live shows and going through Lolita Loca and Sharon at Sea and all the big ones, Ship Show. And I kept seeing your name in just about every one of those chats. I'm like, who is this Papamozo? you know, and I wanted to get to know you. I'm glad I got to know you.
It was definitely one of those, okay, I really like this guy.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's got a great sense of humor. He's down to earth. We want to know him. So we're very honored to know you.
I am so honored for all the friends that I've met on here. And I will tell you, I have had some hilarious private conversations with John of the Ship Show. We're like two monkeys on a teeter-totter. He'll say something hilarious, and I'll die laughing, but then I'll lean back on my end of the teeter-totter and say something hilarious, and he'll start laughing. And we just go back and forth and back and forth. He is a whole lot of fun, as is Jamie. Tony, you wouldn't know it, but he has an incredible wit. Tony is an incredible.
You can tell. You can just tell by the way, like he puts off him, you know, in his videos and lives and things like that. He's very smart.
Very much so. Very much so. I love watching him.
Yeah, we've definitely. I mean, Tony and Jenny were one of the first people we started watching when we started getting into this thing, and we actually booked the October cruise this year, and we got to know Jenny a little bit more by booking with her. And Jenny is awesome.
Are you talking about the breeze that was supposed to go this past October? Or
no,
no.
This October on the Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. Okay. I thought the Mardi Gras was May, but maybe the Mardi Gras was several different ones, I suppose.
I think, I think didn't Sharon at Sea had the Mardi Gras in May or something? They were supposed to.
Maybe.
I think they were.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Speaking of John and them, you know, his daughter Kaylin just got engaged. So congratulations to them.
I knew it was coming. I told him.
I knew it was too. They've been together. Oh my god, they're the cutest couple ever.
I asked him the other night. I was talking to him, and I said, "Hey, buddy, when is flannel pajama boy going to pop the question?" He said, "I don't know." I said, "Yeah, don't play coy with me. Any man willing to wear those ugly pajamas to fit into a family, he's serious about it."
Yep.
Did you see that Christmas card that was so cute? Oh, my gosh. I fell in love with that kid. I forget his name, but it was wonderful to see.
Isn't it like Garrett?
Yeah, it could be. I forget my name sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm horrible with names. Like, you would have to tell me your name like 10 times before I remember it.
It is Garrett.
Well, the sad part, Dwight, is I'm terrible with faces because I got a medical condition where I cannot remember a face. And
I can recognize faces, but
only by your voice.
You are.
The only way I can remember you. And thankfully, I taught voice for 30 years, and I can recognize people by their voice. I'm thinking of Sean and Ilana, whom I've never met. But that's one reason why I love Marco Polo, because I get to see at the bottom, you know, Dwight Watkins or Heather Watkins, and then I'll hear that voice, and I'll say, aha, and it helps me, really does.
Yeah.
Am I over the camera now, or no? Are my fingers over the camera?
No, you're good.
No, you're good. Now you are.
Oh, wrong.
Now you left.
Now you see him?
No,
you don't.
I guess his exit button works now.
His exit button does work.
There it is. Hang on.
Heck is going on with this thing? Oh, I'm sorry.
You gotta love technology.
I have my Degenerates shirt. I don't know if I have one of your shirts or not. Do you have UsandMoreYT t-shirts?
We do. We have to send you one.
Well, I need to get one. I've got one from Jason and Chris the Wamhoff that says low life on the high seas, and then the back says Degenerate Cruisers.
Nice. Cool.
I have 7 or 8 of them, different channels that sent me. I told them all that I had no idea. I thought maybe 1 or 2 would do it. I ended up getting probably just under a dozen. Now I'm into. I said I'll wear, if you send me one of your T-shirts, I'll wear them on the big cruise that we were all going to go on the Breeze in the end of October. And I figured, I'm going to introduce myself. I'll have my Papamozo orange shirt on first, and then everybody will know who I am, and the fact that I don't shut up. And they'll say, oh, it's that guy's annoying, wearing a Speedo, and he doesn't shut up. He's the one that's got our T-shirt on. So I thought, well, I'll wear a different one maybe every day. Well, now I'm up to about 2 a day, so I'm going to have to go to the room and make a change every day. But that's okay. That's a beautiful problem to have. That just means I've got a lot of friends, and I love helping friends any way I can. I don't have, God knows I don't have any technical skills. I suck the technical energy out of anybody I come in contact with. I have no skills. Hang on a second. Ouch. Okay. I've been watching these monkeys. Are you guys into macaques? Have you ever seen macaque monkeys? Okay. Whenever you're done with your shows and whatnot, and I think Sean and Alana have one coming up at 10, is it?
Yeah.
Is that 10 Eastern? Or?
Yeah, it's 10 Eastern, so it's right after ours.
Oh, perfect. So that's 9 for me. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, whenever you're done with all your shows and whatnot, go look up macaques, MACAQUE. A macaque is a type of monkey. Sean probably is familiar with them. And watch them beat the living shabooble out of their babies. And
how do you spell it?
MACAQUE. And it's pronounced macaque.
Macaque monkey.
Yep. And watch them torture. They torture their babies. I don't know why. I've read a couple things on the Google, but I am trying to figure out how they can knock them around and them not just be pouring their brains out on the sidewalk. It's awful. It's the most horrible thing. And I told my wife, I'm like, if I ever get bad, just don't do this to me, okay? She's like, your tail's not that skinny. Like, oh, thanks a lot. Travel. I can't see what that says. Travel agent.
Oh, it's just for the group cruise.
Contact our travel agent, Cindy Spiker, for all the details and the group cruise 22 by phone. Okay. Oh, brave woman putting your phone on there, Cindy. Email Cindy at cindyspikertravels.com. Facebook, yada yada yada. Okay, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification. Okay, I think I've done all that. I think I've got her number. Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I'm going to let you finish reading before I told you.
Downunder Cruisers and Spiker's Crazy Adventures. Their links are in the description below. Okay. I know I would have a good time. There's no doubt about that. I wish, I just wish, I wish with a handful of fish, that rhyme. But I wish we could do both. I'm not fond about cruising in October anywhere off the North American coast.
Well, it's not this October, it's next October.
You're right.
2022.
That's like 8 or 9 months after my January cruise. That would be, all things considered, that would be a little more doable if I could get my money back from NCL. But I can't. And my credit card, they're just screaming, it's not our problem, it's yours. And NCL saying, well, you agreed to this and this and this.
I had something similar. You know how if you go to Lowe's and you buy their tools, Cobalt, it's supposed to be a lifetime warranty on the tools. Well, I broke one of the screwdrivers, actually two of the screwdrivers. And I went to Lowe's, and they were like, well, you got to contact Cobalt. I'm like, okay, no big deal. So I contact Cobalt. Nope, you got to take it to the store. It's like, I was just at the store. Well, it's the store's problem. So I know what you mean about being volleyballed back and forth.
You made a joke. You made a joke. You said that I would know what tools were.
Oh, my bad.
The Watkins guy made a funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of tools, I took your tool bag to your aunt's house today. Mm-hmm. That thing's heavy.
It's supposed to be heavy.
You should see me trying to carry that thing. Oh my gosh!
Did you carry it with one hand?
No. I was
like this. Just like this.
Then I tried putting it on my shoulder, and I was like leaned over, just trying to.
How are you?
Leaned over, just trying to carry it.
Hey, where's the rest of your family? Huh?
And get ready for my live. Yeah, that's overrated.
Who's getting ready for the live?
Sean.
Oh, okay.
Sean.
Because it's what, 2-ish? 2 maybe over there.
It's like 1:46 there.
Yeah, I forget sometimes
But we spring forward this weekend, so it'll be 3-hour difference.
That's this weekend?
Or not 3 hour, but
yeah, it'll be 3 hour or 13. 15.
15 hours.
But for you, it'd be 14.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know we sprung forward this week.
Yeah.
On Sunday, right?
Sunday morning.
I had best remind Mommy of that, but she probably already knows. She's got her people. She normally takes everybody out to eat and her staff the week before to remind them this is our springtime, because we never have a problem in the fall, but we always have a problem getting people there on time in the spring, because you got to spring forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they get up at the wrong time.
Well, they just need to get rid of this whole daylight saving time altogether and just keep it on daylight saving time.
Don't they? How crazy is that?
I know Marco Rubio and Rick Scott have put this thing in forever, and now they're doing it again. So over it.
What is it? What's this? What thing?
They're trying to put into Congress that Florida can stay on daylight saving time. See, they wouldn't need Congress's approval.
Oh my God, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
They wouldn't need their approval if we wanted to stay on standard time, but we want daylight saving time, so we have to get approval from Congress. It's so stupid.
Well, you already got your panhandle divided off.
I know.
The panhandle is on Central Time.
Yeah.
When I lived in Pensacola, and it's most of the panhandle is that way until you start, making the turn and headed down, what I call the penis of Florida. When you start headed down that way, that all is Eastern Time. And why can't they just leave stuff alone?
It's so outdated. They just need to keep it on daylight saving time and just be done with it.
Yep, I agree. I totally agree. It messes up people's. I have circadian rhythm disorder. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, look that one up. Circadian rhythm disorder. It goes right along with your. That's a CIRCAD. Circadian.
I got it. A circadian rhythm is a natural internal process that regulates the sleep-wake cycle and repeats on each rotation of the Earth roughly every 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. That's only coming into effect if your 24 hours gets changed and your body has to reset. Some people can reset just fine and do. Millions of people do. Some people, moi, can't reset and spend months trying to reset. And by that time, it's freaking fall again. It's really it's hard on a lot of people.
I
I
agree.
don't know. I don't see the point.
I guess now I've gotten to a point where, it bothers me. Like, the time difference bothers me, knowing that. But when I was a kid, it really screwed with me because it was like, is it really 2:00? Is it really 3:00? And it just really, it threw me off like a lot.
I will tell you, if you can keep a wind-up watch on your arm instead of a digital or anything that is, unless you can assure that it's powered with the atomic clock, but even then, it's still going to have technology in it that causes it to lean toward a technical reading rather than a mechanical reading. And if you have a watch that winds, and they're getting hard to find, but if you have one that winds, you're going to be a lot safer because it will run out and you'll realize, oh, I'm 3 hours behind because my watch is running down. Then you can reset and wind it again. But if it's a mechanical watch, it's not going to be subject to any of this Fitbit stuff and all that, the Apple watches and stuff like that. So, and I'm not opposed to technology, but some people, I'm just lost. I was born about 30 years late. And I was raised by a man who was born before World War II. So very, very different in the Ellsworth household.
Do you know what we do, or at least what I do, to get through daylight saving time weekend or going back to regular time weekend?
I bet I do.
I always set my clocks Saturday morning.
We do the same thing, Dwight. And can I just say, for whatever it's worth, because my opinion and a quarter might get you a cup of coffee, but I do the same thing because I think, okay, all day long, I'm thinking it's 11:30 in the morning, even though logically I may know, but emotionally I'm feeling, okay, it's probably 10:30, but no, it says 11:30 and then 1:30. Even though it may be 12:30 officially, but I give myself that unaccepted window, the unacceptable reading. I think it's a very intelligent thing to do, buddy. I do
it just because it gives you the whole weekend to get adjusted. You
Absolutely.
lose that hour on the Friday.
It does not do that for us. We are church workers. Our day begins at 6 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Right.
So everything has to be in place by bedtime on Saturday night. And FYI, a good night of sleep for me, because of my health, and I'll talk about this another time with you privately, but I sleep sometimes 10 to 12 hours, and it has to do with my heart and my lungs. It's not, I wouldn't choose this in life. It's just, I'm playing the cards, I've been dealt. And so not everybody can get by on 6 hours of sleep. My wife, Heather, hello. My wife likes, she likes, 6 to 8 hours. But man, if she doesn't get hers, and I hope she's not watching, but if she doesn't get hers, we all be praying. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Even if I can get 6 hours,
girl, you have to know, because it was months ago. You told me months ago, Heather, about, and I felt so sorry for you. I felt sorry for Dwight, because if you don't get any sleep, you're going to be grouchy and taking it out on him. And then I felt sorry for you because it stresses your body whether you know it or not. And
I know it does. It's not that I want to be awake. I get very angry.
That's why I prayed for you. That's why I prayed for you. And I always pray for you. For you, I pray for you to be a good mother, of course, and to be a good wife, and to get, all the rest that you can. Now, I don't know what that is on a given night, but if one night 3 or 4 hours is enough, fine. But if there's a night when you need 8 or 9 hours, somehow God work it out, to give her 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, when I'm
kitty.
recovering from a severe ear infection.
Cat's trying to get in.
Yeah, recovering from a severe ear infection that I got last weekend.
Yeah.
Still not 100% better. Definitely a lot better, but like it was a Sunday, Monday. I couldn't talk at all. Tuesday, I was barely able to talk because it was so swollen.
Oh my God!
Those were the best 2 days of my life.
Well, that's something he said.
Those 2 days, all I did was sleep. I mean, we're talking day and night. I didn't even get out of bed. Like I was pretty much out. Like I was in so much pain and just worn, But
well, I didn't
it was
say
funny because when I started getting better, I wasn't sleeping anymore, and I was like, I know I'm getting better. Because now I'm not sleeping.
I used to never put a value on rest until my body really started falling down. When I started having major health breaks. And I realized that even in the hospital, even on the floor, if I could get 1 hour of rest, it was significantly better than if I got 0 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I could get 15 minutes, it was still better than none. And then as my body would improve for that time, I've been hospitalized a couple hundred times now. And as my body would improve, I noticed it was improving because I was starting to sleep better and better and better. And by the time I left the hospital, I was sleeping 3 to 4 hours a night. And that's about all you can hope for, unless you're sedated. And they can't sedate me. So I didn't rely on sedation, of course, but I always use that, even now. If things are going wrong with my body, I can tell if they're starting to go right, because I'll be able to sleep more. Where are your children? I didn't see them.
No, they, I guess they're probably still on their electronics.
Casey was playing with his cars.
Okay, well, Casey was playing with his cars. Caitlin's probably on her electronics.
Casey was playing with his cars?
Yeah, he loves those little Matchbox cars.
You'd have to know, I had a collection of 200 Matchbox cars when I was a boy. I fell in love with those things, and every new one that came out, now you got to remember, this was early 70s, early after they came out, and I went and got every one they had, and I would beg and plead and sell my soul to my mother if she would get me the newest Matchbox car out. Then they got me cases to put them in. Oh, I had a blast. And
that's Casey.
I fell in love. I even had a community of cars. The ones that I liked real well, they would be the sporty ones, and they could be up front because they were going to go faster anyway. And then I had one that was like a bulldozer, and he had to go out in front of everybody to clear, like the garbage out the way or the crap, whatnot. I had this city going on, and all these cars talked to each other, One of them with the hood. One of them with the hood that would go up, he was a real loud mouth. So I always put him at the back of the packs because I knew he was going to be screaming and all, carrying on. I had personalities for the cars.
That's the way he does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he finds out that you like cars, man, he will talk your ear off about them.
I loved him. When I got to be a teenager, I got a job as a paper boy, and I felt sorry for this little boy on my paper route. He was kind of, sorry about that. He was kind of abused, and he didn't, they were rather poor. And not only that, it just seemed like he didn't have anything to look forward to in life. And so I went to my mother and I said, Mother, I want to give Marty my car collection. And she said, what? And I said, I want to give all my cars to Marty. She's like, well, son, you've got a lot of money, which is code for I've got a lot of money tied up in your cars. And I said, well, I really feel like he would be happy. It would make him happy. I said, I don't think he has anything to make him happy in life because he didn't have parents. He lived with a guardian, but it wasn't his parents. And yeah, I just felt so sorry for that poor little boy. And so Mother told me, if I felt that strongly about it, take them, polish them up, get them in their cases and take them over and give them to him. I took those across the street and gave them to that little boy. That little boy hugged me and wouldn't hardly let go. And he was about 4 or 5. He was probably seven, maybe 8. And he hugged me. And every time he'd see me walking my papers through the neighborhood, I used to be a paper boy. And he would always want a hug. And he would always have 1 or 2 cars in his pocket. I love that. You can tell that story to him later when we're off of here.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll tell him.
Cars bring joy to little boys.
Oh, they do.
The real cars bring joy to little girls, too.
Mm-hmm.
Just ask mommy.
Well, Papamozo, I appreciate you coming on and hanging out with us for the past hour.
Can I just say thank you, Dwight and Heather? You are the first people that have ever invited me on your channel. Not that, you're any better than the next person. I'm just saying I didn't realize it would be quite this long before somebody would say, hey, why don't you come on our channel?
Wow.
It seemed like a very nice thing to do for me to invite others onto mine. But you are the first people that have invited me onto your channel. And for that, I'm very, very grateful. I'm certainly praying.
We're honored to be your first.
Yeah,
okay.
we're honored.
We broke your little cherry over here. No.
Mommy!
No, we really no, don't tell mommy. No, we're really honored that you came on, and we really appreciate it. We love having you here. So anytime.
Likewise. God bless you all.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. We need to get on up out of here and enjoy our weekend. How about that?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, you want to start the weekend? Just real quick, I want to do this. All right, guys. Make sure you contact Cindy Spiker for all the details on the Group Cruise 2022, October 15th, 2022. It's going to be an epic event. All right, we're already running over, but that's okay. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry.
Reese's. Sorry.
Not sorry.
All right, guys. This is UsandMoreYT. Live life to the fullest. Bye, guys.
See you next week.